the wisdom of gratitude and humility. Even the most successful life, as measured by societal achievements, has a past littered with errors and random events, in addition to effective decisions and actions. Wisdom requires that we accept this mixed past and live authentically in the present. The emotions that enable us to accomplish this task are gratitude and humility. One alternative response, excessive pride in our accomplishments, requires us to be untruthful about the mistakes, close calls, and sheer luck that helped lead us to our present. At the other extreme, an alternative emotional response is the sense of helplessness, insecurity, frustration at the number of things that are beyond our control. Gratitude and humility recognize the truth about our past while allowing us a sense of ease and achievement. A clear example of how effective decisions and actions mix with luck and random events to produce success is seen in the story of Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. If Gates had not been able to find and buy the MS-DOS software from its creator for a small sum and then license it to IBM, his life would have been very different. And we might all be using Macs instead of PCs for our computer needs today. So do we credit Gates with the justifiable vision and shrewdness, but ignore the luck and randomness involved in this seminal event? The ancients had an understanding of the role of randomness or chance in human events. Greek mythology humanized it as the fates, and in Chinese tradition it plays a central role as memorialized in the I Ching Book of Changes. The West African Ifa tradition is another form of divination from a different culture. Perhaps surprisingly, even in Judeo-Christian tradition, with its vision of an all-powerful God, chance has a key role. In the Bible, the will of God was often divined by the tossing of a kind of dice named the Urim and Thummim, which gave the answer yes or no, guilty or innocent. It seems that wisdom develops from encounters with what is beyond our control and the need to be empowered despite these forces. When we examine human development over the life cycle, we expect people to develop wisdom with experience, particularly as they approach old age. We understand wisdom to be more than just knowledge or technique, though these are essential components. Intuitively, we understand wisdom as having a sense of integration of knowledge and experience, resulting in an acceptance of oneself and one's place in the universe. Psychologist Erik Erikson best captured this in his last stage of adult development, which he characterized as a challenge of integrity versus despair, with the fruit of the conflict being wisdom. Once past middle age, a person begins to see the inevitability of death. The challenge is either to despair at the mistakes and missed opportunities in one's life, or to integrate and accept all of one's experiences and thus to achieve wisdom. I think of wisdom as having 7 dimensions, which I represent in the acronym SOPHIA, S-O-P-P-H-I-A, the Greek word for wisdom. These are 7 sets of skills or competencies that help us to achieve fulfillment. The first letter, S, represents emotional self-awareness and self-management. The O is for skills for understanding others and managing relationships. The first P is for skills needed to clarify and pursue our life's purpose. The second P is for the ability to be present and to have presence, to be reconciled with the past and open to the future. The H is for skills and habits necessary to maintain health of body, mind, and spirit. The I is for innovation, the ability to generate creative ideas and to work with others to bring them into reality, where they can produce social and economic value. And finally, A is for assurance or faith, the ability to endure and to persevere beyond reason. Presence and assurance are probably the 2 dimensions of wisdom that are most subtle and least reducible to how to or a technical method. They require an acceptance of the large role of chance, randomness, or fate in our lives. They require that we accept this without helplessness or fear. The emotions that help us to achieve this are gratitude and humility. We can deliberately practice the attitudes of gratitude and humility, which are not surprisingly similar to the attitudes we adopt in meditation or prayer. With these attitudes, we induce a state of peace and acknowledgement of our limitations, but also feel empowered to make decisions and to take action to benefit others as well as ourselves. I'm Dr. Bernard Brooks. You can reach me at www.sophia.com, and that is Sophia spelt with 2 P's.